You cheer them on, they cheer you on, they're like, yes, sis. You see, that's is the snake that is about to bite you. Like, if people are not happy in their lives, there is no way you're going to generate happiness in them. And especially they're not going to be happy for you if good things are happening for you. Okay, so why is it you? Who do you think you are? People like it when you're down. People like it when you're going through things so that they can feel superior. So be the person to announce your things prematurely, especially on social media. When it comes to social media, you need to be careful, because why are you first of all feeling the need to announce your things to strangers? Like, so in today's video, I'm going to discuss on the importance why you should move in silence. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you with a lot of introduction. Let me go just straight to it. Okay, now the first point is you jinx yourself when you tell people your business. Let me tell you, I don't know what happens, but you always jinx yourself when you tell people your business. Like whenever you tell people what you have going on, you always almost, I can guarantee you 9.5 out of 10, you always jinx yourself. I don't know, you always don't know what people have on you or what people are wishing on you. Like I remember all the times, like in the past, whenever I had an opportunity or I'm getting ready to do something big or just purchase something, and I'll run quickly to my family. I will like tell them, I'll tell my mom, I'm planning to do this. And for some reason, I never got it. I don't know why. I never got the opportunities. For some reason, someone else will be picked. On that day where I'm supposed to go for the interview, it rains, or I lose my phone, or I lose some money. I never understood what was going on until it got to a point I was like, okay, I started giving myself like a challenge. Like, I'll only announce it after I'm done. And then all of a sudden, things just go smoothly. Then I realized, okay, maybe it's my mouth, or maybe it's the people, maybe it's just, even in the Bible they say you should be careful about what you say, because someone, the words can be picked by a bird and be placed somewhere. I think they meant demons. I think it's in the book of Proverbs or something. Yeah, like, never be the person to announce your things prematurely, especially on social media. When it comes to social media, you need to be careful, because why are you first of all feeling the need to announce your things to strangers? Like, do not announce your house, do not announce your car. You only announce your house after you've gotten the key. You only announce that you've got a car after you've driven out of the parking lot. Do not come on social media and start posting us like, I'm planning, guys, I'm saving up to get this Benz. And people have bad hearts, and people will throw things at you because they're not happy in themselves. Remember, if people are not happy in their lives, there is no way you're going to generate happiness in them. And especially they're not going to be happy for you if good things are happening for you. Okay, so which leads to my next point. So it's sad to say, like, your friends and family, the people that you love, that you tell your business to, especially good things to, they low key, they are not happy for you. Let me tell you, there's a lot of toxic friends and toxic family out there. Let me tell you, just because you people share blood doesn't mean it can get rid of envy and those kinds of feelings. Okay, people don't like that it's happening for you. Matter of fact, they're mad why it's not happening to them, it's happening for you. Okay, but because you people hang out a lot, have a lot of good times together, you cheer them on, they cheer you on, they're like, yes, sis. You see, that's is the snake that is about to bite you. Like, you need to be alert. Okay, do not be fooled. You need to learn how to keep things to yourself until they are mature. Okay, don't be running around just because you share blood. Doesn't mean, that's just because they're kin to you doesn't mean they're kin to you. Okay, you have to be, you know you assume like you're pregnant. You do not be around, showing, you cannot see a fetus outside. You see it after it's fully grown, after it has been birthed. Learn to be that person who births things fast. And I advise this when it comes to relationship. you know those family members who are not able to keep they cannot keep a man, okay? And then here you are, you're announcing to them about your new man, about that new promotion, and they are just there like, oh, okay, they're happy for you, they're smiling with you. Don't be shallow, don't be falling for such things, okay? People are cursing you in their hearts, they're wishing bad on you, they're wishing, why is it you? Who do you think you are? People like it when you're down, people like it when you're going through things, so that they can feel superior, so that they can feel like you're under them, even if they want you to do good, they want you to do good to some level, the level they have in their head, how they perceive you. They don't see you outside how they perceive you, and those things limit you, okay? So learn to withhold things. And for some reason, sometimes God doesn't bless you because He knows you'll carry everything and everyone with you. You don't know their hearts, you can't see their hearts, but He can see their hearts, okay? So you have to learn how to carry things by yourself. Do not be quick to share. Just because they are your family, just because they are a friend, doesn't mean you can just, they are happy for you. They can be happy for you in the face value, but how many times do we hear stories of besties killing each other, setting each other up? How many times do we see, we know, don't even say we see, in our own families, how many times do we see families backbiting each other, trashing each other, setting each other up for failure? So don't be shallow. Learn to keep things for yourself, okay? So let's move on to the final point, which is when you move in silence, God really blesses you. And again, like I said before, like I don't like to make people feel like I'm pushing God down their throats. But whatever I say is because it's working for me. So of course I'm going to share what is working for me, okay? And I just feel like God is very significant in my life. Like, guys, come on. So if you feel like I'm too preachy, I don't know. I don't know what else I can tell you, but God blesses you when you are humble. He lifts the humble, okay? Have you, like, there's this phenomenon that I've come to understand. This even helped me to get myself out of the household culture, because I realized, like, household culture will tell you to, like, work hard, do this, go hard. And then you have to network, you have to socialize, and then that comes with its own burnout, it comes with this stress, it comes with a lot, okay? But when I started doing it God's way, giving Him time, being humble, going with my vision to Him, showing Him my things, okay? Discussing it with Him, of course, in my secret place, telling Him my plans, and somehow I'll get downloads on how to go it. And honestly, the yoke is easier. Anyway, I'm rambling. Back to my point, which is God blesses you when when you move in silence, is because He doesn't like. It doesn't like proud people. It doesn't like to brag. Even me, I struggle with showing people my success. Like, whenever I have to speak about something that I've achieved, it's because it's for purposes of testimony. And even if you check, it's only because I want to show His glory. It's never because I'm beating my chest, because I know by myself I cannot do it. Listen, I've tried a lot of things and I have failed miserably. In as much as I've thought that I'm smart, that I can do this, that I can, no. It's only by God that I'm here, okay? And I've gotten to a place where sometimes I feel like I'm scared. Like, I'm scared of success, because I feel like I might lose myself. I'll lose my humility. I'll start being braggadocious and coming out on social media, telling people that I cannot drink normal water. I have to drink sparkling water. I never want to be that person again. I can't believe I'm saying this on camera, but I never want to be that person ever. I never, ever, ever want to lose myself, okay? In as much as I want abundance, I want to, to do things, I want to do exploits, I want to achieve things, I want to die as an institution. I never want to lose myself, And if you're struggling, if you're a person who struggles with oversharing, like, you need to post. You need to post you have a new man. You just feel the need to be seen. You feel the need to be heard. You feel if, like this quote they say on social media, like, if you did not post it, it didn't happen. If you are that person, you're in that category where you feel like if you don't post it, no one will see it. You know. Personally, I feel like that is a recipe for disaster, because social media comes with a lot of hate. It comes with a lot of negativity. I can sit here and talk about, something productive for 10 minutes straight, and someone will come for me for no reason. And how many times like, for example, these social media influencers, how many times do you see them, launching their businesses, they're doing very nice launches, and then all of a sudden they just disappear. It kind of falls off. I really struggle with that phenomenon, but really, I think social media is just a negative space. Okay, it's just a negative space. If you have something that is really dear to you, unless there is a purpose to sharing it, but just sharing it just for brag, for telling people hapa ni wapi, I think is a recipe for disaster. Like, how many breakups do we see? They were good until they started posting couple content. Now they are breaking up. Guys, when you move in silence, when you're humble, God lives the humble. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the truth. The fact is, you need to social network. You need to be visible, of course. You need to be out there. You need to mingle with people. Those are facts. But the truth is, God raises the humble. And when you move in silence, he like shows up for you. When you just show up, you do your work, you're on time, you just focus on value, you focus on what you're putting out. Let me tell you the rest. Things just work out, guys. So again, I'm not pushing God down anyone's throat, but I'll tell you what works for me. Okay, he lifts the humble, and if you struggle with oversharing, go to him, pray to him, ask him to help you be content with who you are. Be content with who you are alone by yourself, so that you don't have that need to be out here putting out your business, and then every day it's you go a step ahead and then you're 10 steps behind. Your things are on fire, you're always on breakups. No, don't be that person. Don't be that person. In fact, I struggle a lot to share my testimonies because I feel like I don't want to come off braggadocious, or just pushing myself down people. So that has never been me. If anything, I'm very private. I'm very private, guys. It's that it has taken me a lot. Actually, I feel like for me to start posting, it got to a point where it was like, if I don't post, this is disobedience to God. I was so good being obscure. And guys, those days of silence, those days of humility, I've 10x my life. you know back then when I was young and wilding, I was a lot. I was doing a lot, but I was not myself. But in silence, I've learned who I am, and I've come so far, and it has given me a strength and a back to be by myself, to be like content being with myself. It's so rare. Even my family don't know jack about me. I rarely even talk to them, like, not from a bad place, but because I got to a point I realized that you come in this world alone and you live alone. People will laugh with you, you will laugh with them, you'll have good times with them, you'll get comfortable, you share things with them, and things stop working out for you, and you're thinking that, and then you go back to cry to them. Little do you know that you're confirming things to them. This thing about village people, it's true. And sometimes those village people, it's your family, it's your friends. So I'm not making a long video today, so I'm going to end this here. See you on the next one.